Hello everyone. Today we are doing something special. We are actually going to do some tutorials on how to play Phasmophobia. I'm going to play it like I am playing the game for the first time. So when you start the game, you will only have these items that we will see when we are in the track. And you only have this map unlocked, which is Tanglewood Drive. Usually when you start playing the game, you are going to do it on Amateur, which give you these properties that I'm going to talk later. But let's do it on intermediate, just for the reward. So basically, when you are here, the main objective to do in this game is to find the ghost, the type of the ghost. If you click on G, you will have a list of ghosts right here, and each ghost will give you a combination of 3 evidence. So if you select any 3 evidence, you will get 1 ghost. If you select these, you will have a banshee. If you select these, you will have a yokai. So each ghost have a combination of 3 evidence, and those evidence you can get them with these materials that you have here. So we have this, which is the EMF, which give you readings. You will be able to tell if the ghost is giving you evidence of EMF. If it gives you 5, you can have 2, you can have 3 when the ghost is interacting. You can have 4 when the ghost is doing some events that we will see later, but you cannot say that you have EMF 5 unless you see it on the screen. We have this, which is a thermometer. When you enter the house, you will have all the house a little bit cold, so you have to turn on the breaker if the breaker is off, and the house will be a little bit warmer, except for the ghost room. There is always one place for the ghost, which is his favorite room, and you will have a colder temperature there. And you can't say that you have freezing temperatures unless you have it below 0. So if you find the ghost room and you wait for a bit and you find that the thermometer is indicating like -1, -2 or something like that, then you can say that you have freezing. And this one, it's a UV light. When the ghost interacts with a door or knock on the window or touch a light switch, it will leave a fingerprint. And this is like a notebook. It's a ghost book where the ghost can write. You have to put it on the ghost room and wait for it to write on it. It will give you ghost writing. This is like dots. You can see like a ghost shadow walking on those dots. And finally, this is the video camera that will help you find the ghost orb, which is like a dot roaming in the map wherever the ghost is. We are going to start with the EMF and the thermometer and the flashlights, of course. All right, here we go. This is the map. This is Tanglewood. And it's snowing outside, so it must be cold. Yeah, I have to turn on the breaker. When you play on intermediate or professional or any higher difficulty, you will have the breaker off. I can hear some interaction, and I think it was somewhere here in the kitchen, maybe. Okay, so no reading. Never mind, it touched this door. You can see that the door is moving on its own. And we have reading, it's 2. So when the ghost interacts with anything, okay, it turned off the lights as well. So we know this is the ghost room. And if we check with the thermometer, we will see that it's decreasing. Apparently this is not exactly the ghost room because it's increasing now, but it might be here in the kitchen. So if the ghost is here, it can interact with some closed spots like the utility. And we can see my freezing breath, which indicate that this is the ghost room because it's freezing here. It's not freezing temperature, it's not below 0 yet. All right, so we are going to put these items here and go grab other stuff. All right, so I'm taking it. Touched the door, so we may have fingerprints. I'm taking this and a spirit box, which I didn't talk about. A spirit box will allow you to talk with the ghost if it interacts with it. So you have to talk with the ghost, ask it some question, and if it answers you, then you can say that you have spirit box. It touched this door again, and if I check, I don't see any fingerprints, so it's probably not. Let me check the EMF. We only have EMF 2. Let's put the book. We have EMF 3. This ghost is so active. Okay, I'm going to talk with the spirit box, but in order to do that, I need to turn off the lights in the ghost room. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you here? How old are you? Let's turn off this one as well. Are you close? Can you hear me? Oh, this is a ghost event. So, and it broke the lights. So sometimes the ghost will give you like some creepy events that may scare you. Oh, it's writing on the book. So now we can say that we have ghosts writing. That's a good indicator. I think I already know which ghosts I'm dealing with, but let's keep that for later. So the thermometer is indicating like 3. It's not 0. And we have to keep checking for EMF because sometimes it gives like EMF 5, but it's hard to tell. There is something else that we have to keep in mind, which is the sanity. I will show you that. So we have some screens in the track that can give us some information. This is the activity. So we can see here that the ghost is given some activity. And we have this screen that gives us the sanity. So my sanity now is almost 90, which is good because the more I stay in the house and in the dark near the ghosts, the more my sanity will go down. And once it reaches 50%, the ghost will be able to hunt. At least most of these ghosts can hunt at 50. There are some exceptions like the Thay, the demon, which can hunt. The demon can hunt at 75%. The Thay can basically hunt at any speed, at any sanity, doesn't matter. And another example is the shade. It cannot hunt until it's 35%. Apparently it turned off the breaker. Yeah. Turn it on. So let's check for ghost orb. We do have a ghost orb, which is right here. It's roaming in the ghost room. So we can say that we have ghost orb. We are dealing with the mare, revenants, or a Thay. I think we are dealing with the mare. Let's keep this because it's still an option. Keep it on the floor. Oops. Like this. And we have to check for spirit box again. Are you here? Can you hear me? Are you close? Can you talk to me? Okay, we got the spirit box. We heard it. So it's spirit box. We know that it's a mare. All right, so we basically are done. We just needed to identify the ghosts, which we did. Also, we have like some objectives that we have to do, but we cannot do them with the starting item because we need more items for that, which we can unlock after playing the game for a bit to get these items, but like a parabolic microphone and the motion sensor. You just need to go in, identify the ghosts, do the objectives, and you can take more some pictures with the photo camera if you have it unlocked and win more money. There you go. It's a mare. And we got 500 XP. So yeah, when you play the game for a bit, you will be able to use more items. Let's use tier 2 for now. We will be having everything and we will increase the difficulty a little bit. So we'll be playing on professional instead of intermediate. This is all the tier 2 items. You can see that they are already better. So this is the flashlight. And we have to repel the ghost with incense, which is this. This is one way of protecting yourself against the ghost when it starts hunting. Motion sensor, which is this, we have to put it in the ghost room so it walk close to it. And we need to prevent the ghost from hunting with a crucifix, which means that we need to put a crucifix in the ghost room so it will try to hunt, but instead the crucifix is there so it will burn it. And you will have more time before the ghost will hunt again. Taking the EMF as usual, and usually I take a photo camera with me so I can take pictures. If the ghosts show up, I can snap a picture of it. I can take pictures of some interactions that the ghost can give me. And every time you go in a map, you will have some random bone somewhere in the map that you can take a picture of and take it. So you will have some money of that. We can see it here. It's 3-star. And I will have some money. Wait, what is it? Oh, it did an event, but I didn't saw it. It turned on the lights. Okay. So we have 4. Can I take a picture of that? I think I could, yeah. Let's go grab more items. So that's the ghost room, apparently. We can take the motion sensor, and I will be taking a video camera to check for ghost orb. And this is the tier 2 UV light, so I can check for fingerprints. So I don't see any fingerprints. I'm not going to rule that out yet, but it may not have fingerprints. Let me check for ghost orb. I'm not sure yet if this is exactly the ghost room, because as we saw in the previous round, the ghost was in the kitchen and it was interacting right here. I don't see any ghost orbs. Oh, give me the EMF. I heard a door over here somewhere. I'm not sure if it was this one. So it didn't last for so long. So we still don't know where the ghost is exactly. Where is the ghost room? EMF 2. We can take a picture of that. Quickly. 3 stars. Nice. Most of the ghosts can roam out of their ghost room, and they can sometimes change the ghost room depending on the difficulty you are playing in. You may hear some interactions like far away from the ghost room, because the ghost can like walk away from that spot. And in order to find exactly where the ghost room is, you need to use the thermometer. Thermometer will give you the exact room for the ghost. So if I test this outside, it's almost 7 because it's snowing. Inside, it's 1.3. So apparently the ghost is in this hallway here. It's flickering the light here, but it's 11. It's not in this room. 1.4. So the ghost is definitely in this hallway here. We can put already these. This is the tier 2 dot projector. I hope it does have dots so we can see the shadow. And it's better to turn off the light to check for ghost orbs, because they can be so tricky. Here is the ghost orb. Touching the door again. Okay, which door? It was this. Let me check again for UV. Let's take this one. We don't see any fingerprints. It's still touching the door. Let's put this here and take a picture of that interaction. Nice. We have another objective. So we did the motion sensor. The ghost just walked on the motion sensor. We need to put a crucifix in that room. We need to take spirit box, another book. There is a range for the crucifix, and you can see it in that circle. So if I put it here, it will cover most of the region, and we just saw the dots. So the ghost was walking on the dots and we saw the shadow. So we have dots. Another dots projector. It's either Banshee, Yokai, Reiju, or Thay. So this is an interesting combination of ghosts. Let's put that here. Turn off the light to talk on the spirit box. Are you here? Are you close? So you see the cross. So whenever the cross show up, that means that the ghost is hearing me. Are you here? Are you close? Can you talk to me? Can you hear me? Are you here? Are you close? Where are you? We have ghost writing. So we have the third evidence. We can take a picture of the book, and we will have the first one will give us interaction. The second one will give us the ghost writing. So we have 6 pictures, and we know which ghost it is. It's a Thay. And I told you that the Thay can hint at any sanity because it's crazy. And there is one more thing about the Thay. We can read this on the book as any other one. Upon entering the location, Thay will become active, defensive, and agile. We saw that the ghost was so active. It was appearing, it was touching doors, it was throwing stuff. So it was so active. They will weaken over time, making them weaker, slower, and less aggressive. The more time you spend it on the ghost room, the more time the Thay will become older. So if it starts hunting now, it will be so fast. And if we wait like, I don't know, 10 minutes in the ghost room, the ghost will be slower and slower and slower until it's so slow. Let's try to take some more pictures. I'm going to use the salt, so I can put salt on the floor for the ghost to step in. Let's take two. Like that. It's already stepped on one. The ghost is so active. All right, let's take pictures of these. Direction. Okay. There is something else that we can look for, which is called a cursed item. There are 7 cursed items in totals. Each round you will have one randomly in the map. So you have to find it and take a picture of it. You can use it to interact with the ghost, but we are not going to do that for now. This is just for the event. I need to bring an incense, or as it's used to be called the smudge stick, in case the ghost decides to start hunting. And I need a lighter to turn it on. The incense will help you run from the ghost if it starts hunting. So whenever the ghost is close to you and it tries to kill you, you can use it to stop it for a few seconds, and it will give you like a few seconds to run away and hide. This is sanity pills. It will help you increase your sanity in case your sanity is low. But we are not going to use that because we want the ghost to be hunting, so we can do the other objectives. This is like a nice hiding spot. If the ghost is hunting you, you have to turn off the light though. If the ghost is hunting you, chasing you, you have to hide like this. Make sure the ghost is not seeing you, and you don't have any electronic that are on in your hand. Otherwise, the ghost will know where you are hiding. All right, I think I'm going to leave. I'm not going to spend my time here waiting for you to do something, you lazy ghosts. 830. All right, that was basically a tutorial on how to play the game.